It's a big cleanup effort. It continues tonight after a partial building collapse in Norfolk.
But it's going to be a while before the businesses affected in the Freemason neighborhood will be able to reopen. Chopper 10 has another view of Botetourt Street. No one was hurt. Tonight we know a little more about why that building gave way. 10 on your side's Andy Fox is back live in Norfolk with new information. Andy?
Yeah, Nicole, Botetourt has reopened, and I've been out here the last 2 days. These 5 businesses are really important to the folks who live here around Botetourt Street. You can go to dinner down there. There's a yoga store here. Right over here is the Cure Coffee House. You can go in there for coffee. Then you can come down here to Hummingbirds and get yourself some dessert. Now, there's good news, bad news out here. The bad news is these businesses are closed down. They don't know when they'll reopen. The good news from the engineer today, damage inside, almost non-existent. On site this morning, this engineer hitting the ladder, pulling back the tarp, getting to the bottom on why this terracotta awning collapsed. The engineering firm McPherson Design Group found the collapse of the awning in front of the 5 businesses was caused by posts with through bolts that had deteriorated and failed. Moisture is the root cause, according to the letter. The engineer says this awning, still intact in the front and the back of the building, now shored up from the ground, is unstable due to deterioration and must be removed to avoid further collapses. Business owner Kisha Frazier.
Right now, we're in the process of looking for a space to relocate to.
Frazier inspected her property today and found no interior damage. The engineer doesn't say how long the businesses will be closed, but gives some really good news. The remaining roof and ceiling framing was not compromised due to the collapse. Important also to note, overall stability of the building has not been compromised due to awning collapse. Roof framing also adequate and safe.
It looks like it's going to be a bit of work. So right now there's just a lot of speculation. Some just, minimum 2 weeks. One person was like, they're thinking it's going to be longer than 2 weeks. So for a business owner, that's a lot of time.
The real issue is, the engineer found, considerable moisture and some deterioration in framing throughout the inspection. The engineer recommended the building not be open to the public until further investigation and repairs are completed. Now, that's what that orange sign is for, unsafe. Public can't come in until they figure all this out. But this is the awning right here that is still up. That is what's in question. They are saying that is unsafe. It has to come down also. But again, the good news is damage inside, not happening. There is no real damage on the inside. They've just got to solve the problem out here, and then hopefully shortly they'll all be back open for business. In Norfolk, Andy Fox, 10 on your side.
The affected businesses have put pleas out on Facebook for their employees to pick up shifts, and Hummingbird even asked anyone with kitchen space to help out. Many are keeping customers posted through social media.